Vladivostok sits at the southern tip of Primorsky Krai in the Russian Far East, 9,000 kilometers in 7 time zones away from Moscow, and just a short hop by ferry to Japan or a few hours drive to China. The city was closed in Soviet times and only reopened to the world in 1991. The industrial design blends surreally with the incredible natural surroundings. Jagged peaks, rocky coves, and panoramic views of the sea and nearby islands break up the hodgepodge of one of the Soviet Union's most architecturally ill-planned cities.
The natural surroundings of Vladivostok are actually, like a lot nicer than I would have expected. It's like a city surrounded by tons of hills, and it's got like the nice views of the sea every once in a while.
The Vladivostok State University of Economics and Service looks down on the city from its American-style campus. SRAS students, in addition to Russian language courses, participate in a special course on the Russian Far East.
Yeah, the Russian Far East course has been really interesting. It touches on a lot of different issues that affect the Far East.
It's just broadened my knowledge of what sort of resources are here that are developed and how the trade relationship between Russia and Far East Asia, just how they work.
Mm-hmm. We've had professors of all different ages, so a lot of them grew up in the Soviet era and have a really Soviet outlook on things, and then there are our younger professors who I feel are more willing to talk about the problems that are faced here in the Far East.
The military-industrial economy that once floated the region evaporated with Soviet power. The population of the Russian Far East has declined by a quarter since 1991, as subsidies and guaranteed employment have been withdrawn. The fortunes of the Russian Far East and Vladivostok rest in large part on the political will of distant Moscow, whose policies since the USSR's collapse have mostly been directed for the benefit of European Russia.
Москва изменила вообще государственную региональную политику и сделала все регионы России одинаково равными. И поскольку Дальний Восток, он очень удален от Москвы, это самый далекий регион, то, безусловно, такое отношение Москвы, оно привело к тому, что на Дальнем Востоке ситуация стала ухудшаться. И в основном потому, что раньше Москва давала очень большой государственный заказ предприятиям, в основном военно-промышленного комплекса.
Vladivostok hosted the Asian Pacific Economic Conference in 2012. To prepare for the conference, the Russian government spent billions on infrastructural projects in Vladivostok, building 2 modern bridges and a new campus for the Far Eastern University on the mostly uninhabited Ruski Island.
Безусловно, саммит АТЭС в городе Владивостоке, он значительно поднял геополитическое значение Дальнего Востока и города Владивостока в Азиатско-Тихоокеанском регионе. Но с точки зрения экономики, к сожалению, саммит АТЭС не оправдал надежды дальневосточников, и мы пока не имеем крупных инвестиций в экономику Дальнего Востока и города Владивостока. Мы не имеем крупных контрактов, которые были бы подписаны. И это, конечно, очень плохо. Это плохо.
The obstacles to development in the Russian Far East are manifold. It is cold, mountainous, and largely empty, with one of the lowest population densities on the planet. However, abundant natural resources and the region's close proximity to the enormous economies of East Asia have started to draw Moscow's attention eastward.